So, if you are sitting there, thinking of calling in to work, because you don't feel like it, just remember, many of your coworkers feel the same way, and they will show up and get to work. Going to work is always the right decision. Maybe you don't feel like going to work, but you should go anyway. Many times in life, we need to make ourselves do the things that need to be done. So just ignore your feelings and move on. Sometimes, your feelings just get in your way. You don't need to wait until your job becomes fun in order to show up every day. In fact, many successful people, such as athletes, politicians, business people, and the super rich, have become so, in part because they force themselves to go to work every day. They get up, dress up, and show up. They put in a certain number of hours every day, no matter how uninspired they felt. To value your job, to value going to work, to appreciate your job, you need an understanding of its benefits. Your job does not lose value because you don't know or understand its value. Your job has value, and if somebody doesn't know how to value it, this person does not understand life. A person who understands life values their job. Others might say, well, at work, they don't feel anything. Work is not about feelings. It is about values. People don't go to work because they feel something. They go to work because of their values. The feelings have nothing to do with it. It is not about feelings. It is about values. It is possible to have good feelings about going to work. Others say that they get bored at work. So what? Who told you that work should be fun? Work is not supposed to be fun. When it comes about fun activities, if they are fun to you, you go. And if they are not, you don't. But when we are talking of obligation, work is not about fun. The student goes to class, not to have fun, but to learn. It is not about fun and games. And if the student doesn't go to class because it is not fun, they get suspended. By the same talking, if the employee doesn't go to work because it is not fun, they don't get paid. Our obligations are not subject or dependent on being fun. Some things must be done whether they are fun or not. It is possible for the student to enjoy class. It is possible. But they don't go to class to enjoy themselves. It is possible for the employee to enjoy their work. It is possible. And even desirable. But even if they don't enjoy their work, they still need to go to work. Because it is their obligation. And if they don't go to work, they don't get paid. Your obligations do not depend on their degree of fun, and you have an obligation to go to work. You have an obligation to be productive. Why? Because we are human beings. We know our obligations. You should go to work of your own accord and for your own good. So, if you are sitting there thinking of calling in to work because you don't feel like it, just remember, many of your coworkers feel the same way, and they show up and get to work. Decide the day before that you will get yourself out of bed and get to work. Going to work is always the right decision. In fact, it has been shown in over 300 labor studies that going to work increases a person's overall joy by 200%. Try this. If you normally sit down at work, from now on, stand up. Standing up at work is motivating. It gets the blood flowing. And you burn more calories than while sitting down. Focus on the positive things that will happen once you get out of your house and on your way to work.